I mean, you said you're on campus just to turn things in and stuff.
I mean, I probably have. I mean, I would test a couple times a month.
Yeah.
So as far as I'll go, like on this side of Kyle Field right here, there's like the sports management. There's some classrooms in there that are kind of attached. So I mean, as far as going on to like real campus and walking across campus, I'll never walk across campus.
Because?
Just because none of my classes are there.
Oh, okay.
All my classes are right here. So
if you were to do that, what would it be like?
I don't know. It'd probably be a little different. It'd probably be weird. Some people might not care. Some people might. I don't really know how it would be.
Is that why you decided to go online classes?
For me, it was just there was so much going on. There was so much with media, with football, with everything that was just. It worked out well for me, and so much going on to have not necessarily a break, but to make it easier on me in one aspect of life was needed, and it was good.
How do you? So what classes are you actually taking?
I'm taking just my sports management classes, and then summer classes. Take classes just like everybody else does in the summer. Probably take 9 hours in the summer, and then 12 hours again in the fall.
So how many are you taking this?
I'm taking 9 right now.
9, and is it a deal where? So like, what do you do on your laptop?
I'll come up here, my learning assistant. I have study hall hours, just like everybody else, and I'll go in and I'll have a weekly assignment kind of thing, and it'll tell me what I need to do this day, what I need to do this day, when I have a test coming up, when I have a quiz, whatever, and just make sure I get all my assignments done for the day.
So you're basically actually, it's an online class, but you are on campus doing the class. You're not just doing it on the off campus.
Yeah, it's not like I'm just sitting in my house and just doing it on my own. I'm up here every day, just pretty much on campus for athletes.
Yeah, that's cool. Because I think part of the way that got reported, and maybe that's kind of the way these things happen, is you felt like you'd be swarmed in regular classes, and it would be.
Yeah, I mean that was the thing that was so bad. I mean, you were there at the Davey O'Brien Award, right? I mean,
right.
The thing that I've learned is, I mean, just the way that I am and the way I enjoy talking to guys like you. But I mean, after the Davey O'Brien Award and that stuff came out, like just me just talking about my online classes, like I never intended for when I talk to you and everybody else for it to be like, oh, I'm such a big deal. It's such a big deal for me to be on campus that I can't do it. That's never what I intended for it to be. And then when ESPN comes back and writes an article that I'm whatever and that it's such a big deal for me to walk into class, that's not how it was. It was just this was an easier thing, made my life a little easier. Why not do it? It's just anybody else in this major could do it. They just usually space them out. I just decided to do them all in one.
So maybe you're planning for next semester as well? I mean, for the fall as well?
Just whatever my major tells me, like whatever is best for me to try and get my degree, then I'll do it. If it's on campus, I'm sure there will be a couple online classes. That's just how sports management is. There's just some online classes that you have to take. So if there's some online and some going to class, then we're fine.
That became national news.
Yeah, I haven't been on Twitter, so I wouldn't know anything about it.
Well, Jake said he saw it on the ticker.
What was on the ticker?
And you're off Twitter. I mean, is that not amazing?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
How are you going to be able to pull that off? Because I see you working your phone and things like that. How are you going to be able to stay away from it?
I'll just playing video games, find something else to do. Yeah. Play games on my phone, something.
Yeah, Angry Birds.
Yeah.
So, how do you top 2012?
I don't think I'm not in the mindset to try and top it. I mean, for us, the way that we top it is you win more games than you did the year before. You get into a BCS bowl. You get into a national championship game. It's not necessarily what I need to do to try and be better than last year. It's what we need to do as a team. So for me, the biggest thing, I mean, as cliche as that sounds, the biggest thing for me is, just go out and try to win every game, and everything else from there will take care of itself. All these people are talking about another Heisman. Well, I mean, if you go out and you win 13 or 14 games, good things are going to happen from that, regardless.
How much are you looking forward to September? I know you have 2 games before, but September 14th.
I think it's going to be fun. I mean, just talk to a lot of people who are going to come to the games. Friends that I've met along the way. Some celebrities were talking about coming to the game and how big of a deal it was. So, I mean, it's a game it's big on the schedule. You look how we went in last year and were able to take care of business at home. Now they're coming here and they want to take care of business at our home. So it's one of those things where we didn't play as well at home last year as we wanted to. We played well on the road, But defending Kyle Field and defending here should be bigger to us than it was last year.
Who are some of the fellas you've heard from?
I might have to keep that a secret.
Keep it
We'll
up down
see.
the down low.
We'll
Okay.
see.
It's interesting though, you know, friends you've met who are celebrities. I mean, that right there kind of, it's a little bit different than it was 6-8 months ago.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You know,
Never thought I'd be in Toronto hanging out with Drake for a weekend 6-8 months ago. You're crazy.
yeah.
Or meeting LeBron James or all the people that I've met. It's just been unreal.
How do you keep all that in perspective from a year ago, when you and Nate were rolling around town?
Yeah,
You know,
I mean, it's just dream come true to be able to meet some of these people. Like to go to a 2 Chainz concert and him just sit there and talk to him, have a conversation about football, since he played sports. Just all these people. It's just been a dream come true for me to meet all these people who they do great things. They do good things in life. LeBron James is the greatest basketball player in the NBA right now. He's doing things that are unheard of. So for him to know who I was and just sit there and have a conversation just like a normal person was so cool. It really is a dream come true.
On the 2 Chainz deal, how cool was it also that it was in your
Yeah, it was cool.
hometown,
I hadn't been
you know?
there. I don't get to go back home too much. So to go back home and go back to my uncle's building and have the concert there and get to see a lot of family and go to dinner with my grandpa and have some friends there as well. It was good. It was needed.
How was it in Tyler for you in terms of the rush?
My family did a good job of.
Okay.
They know how it is now.
Yeah.
They see it. They're finally beginning to realize. I don't think you can sit here and you can think you know how it is, but until you're with me on a daily basis and until you go to some of these places and you have to take pictures for 30 minutes or you have to sign autographs or whatever it is, you don't really understand it. And I was with Sarah, I was with my girlfriend, and she was like, "Well, let's just go to HEB and pick up some things, and let's just go to Yogurtland." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't want to do that at all. I'll stay here. You can go do that. I'll be here when you get back." And she's like, "Come on, nobody will notice you." I was like, "All right, we'll see how this goes." And 20 pictures later, at 11 o'clock at night, it was.
Right.
She finally realized it. So.
Was that here or was that in?
It's here.
Okay, that wasn't in Tyler.
No, so I mean.
So you need like the fake beard, the whole
Yeah,
works,
I mean,
right?
I need to figure something out. It's not that bad. It's not a problem. I enjoyed doing it. Some of the best part about the position I'm in is getting to meet new people. I've met a lot of, not even famous people, not even celebrities, just good, down to earth, just normal people that just sit there and like to have a conversation with you about whatever. So it's good, and it can get a little out of control if you don't keep it under wraps.
Which is where that security would come in handy.
Yeah, I
right?
wouldn't do that.
Is there discussion of that at all?
I don't know.
I mean, that guy who's just wandering next to you in plain clothes is not a security
Yeah, no.
person. Okay.